What's up? Huh? What's up? How are you? How are you? How are we doing? Off screen? No, I'm exactly where I want to be. I'm exactly where I want to be, guys. Hello. Hello indeed. This is my true form. I'm saying hi. We're bouncy today. Yep, we're bouncy today, apparently. Sorry, I'm replying to comments. I keep forgetting to do this. Because I remember I get super locked into it, and then I forget for a while. You're talking to my tentacle now? Yeah. You don't deserve the real me. For real, no cap on God. Sorry, for real, no cap on me. This is all you get. What do you mean you gotta update again? I updated you like an hour ago. For fuck's sake, what do you mean there's a hot fix already? God damn it. Hang on. Hang on, we're supposed to play a game today, and apparently it's already been hot fixed. Fuck's sake. Could you not? Huh? Did you fucking not? Huh? Wanna feel like it? Wanna stop being a little bitch? So we wait here for a second until the game updates. So how is everyone doing? Y'all feeling very bouncy today? Who's feeling bouncy? Who's bouncing on it? Chat, put your hand up if you're bouncing upon it. Crazy style. They have to fix already? Well, apparently they didn't actually patch through any of the changes with the first update. They just patched through the content without any of the changes. So there's been reworks to like secret companions and stuff. Like there's the demon summoning one that we got a bunch of reworks to make it actually useful and shit like that. So I've done that. Which is kind of cool. Shame we're not playing a heretic, but I guess if you're playing a heretic, that'll be fun. You need to update now? Yeah. Yeah, there's like a bunch of Eurolon buffs. You can now like summon different types of demons, which is pretty cool. They got a bunch of new abilities. It's kind of crazy how bad he was that they gave him 10 new abilities, which is very funny. They gave him 10 abilities. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it makes sense, but it's kind of crazy that there's so many new abilities. But yeah, there's also all of the like augments and stuff that are coming out. Can't believe it took this long. Yeah, he can now give all of your allies bonus AP for every 2 heretic levels they have, which is kind of crazy. And he now actually has the Astartes buffs, as well as he has like a new ability called Dark Pacts. And his Infernal Call lets him summon demons every 9 enemies that die. That's pretty cool. There's now also new updates to the Forge World origin to get bonus augmentations. Pascal got some buffs to buff enemies. So now he has a new talent to push more enemies if he does the push build. And he has new bonuses to healing, his healing ability, which is kind of cool. Some narrative changes. Not a ton of them, I don't think. I think it's mainly buffs. Minor tweaks to Solomorn, apparently. Executing or sending Solomorn to exile now correctly breaks up the romance. What do you mean? You could execute Solomorn and still romance him? That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. It seems mainly bug fixes and then the new content. There we go. It's updated. It's updated, guys. 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 Hang on. Hang on. Ooh, there we go. Guys. Guys, the update's here. Guys. 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 There's a robot man. He's gonna try and steal my anti-virginity. It's like a reverse virginity. You think you can't get unfucked? Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm about to unfuck that ass. I'm about to unfuck that mouth. I'm about to unfuck those ears. Because it's rogue trading time. And if anyone's gonna fucking unfuck me, it's gonna be this guy. Now, can I enable this? I don't care there's a deluxe pack available for stuff. Okay, it's purchased. Do I have to enable it? Is it automatically enabled? Guys, how do we... You make you new cybernetic everything? No, I'm gonna just unfuck you. You're getting unfucked. If I click load game, can I just automatically load with the new content? Is it automatically applicable? I don't know how to enable DLC stuff halfway through a campaign. How does this work? Does anyone know? I don't want to get fisted by the game, specifically by the game. I'll leave other options open and available, but I'm specifically talking about the game. Yeah, you can enable DLC content you can't play through by opening DLC section in game. Well, there we go. Infinite Museum is now on and applied. Yeah. Okay, so what I've been told about the new DLC, there's going to be a new area on the ship that we're going to automatically unlock now. Most of the content begins in Act 2, so we should start unlocking content basically every time we warp travel. We're going to have a new event, but the majority of the content is actually Acts 4 and 5. So we shouldn't actually miss a whole lot. Now, I believe there is a part on the ship that should be available. I don't know if it starts automatically available. I'm gonna rush through Act 1. Hell yeah. So, I believe this guy is the guy that has stuff. Is this guy? Okay, no. And then before the patch, but not sure now. Okay. Okay. I don't know if there's going to be any... The graphics feel like they've changed slightly.
Rogue trader.
Okay, we already had all these conversations. It's just kind of now saying that I've not done some of the dialogue. So, I believe some of the changes that have happened. Pascal, I believe, gets slightly new changes to his features. So, if we see this... he now gets convulsion. Basically, he can debuff enemies now. I know the operative was buffed. So the operative has better scaling on all of their abilities. I also believe there were some changes with... there was another one in the classes that had some changes. I don't remember which one it was. Assassin and... yeah, Assassin and Operative also can now proc their abilities on additional turns, which is better. Forge World now gets new abilities related to equipping augmentations. There's also new changes to these. So there's this Ferrum Sanctum effect. Basically, he can apply this effect to people that makes them take bonus shock damage. So if you're building shock-based Pascal, he's going to be slightly better. Which is pretty cool. I believe I should be upping my intelligence more. I've not really been doing that a whole lot. He now also has these two new abilities. So Manipulator Push now pushes AoE guys, and you can basically heal people more, which is kind of cool. Am I doing the drops? I believe drops are enabled. I should put that as a tag, actually. Drops enabled. I believe drops should be enabled. Hang on, let's move that one. Drops enabled. Drops are up. Drops are going. Drops are good. Are we saying drops are enabled? Drops are going. Drops are doing it. Can I get a confirmation? Is that what Mel is saying, or is she just saying the word up? What are you fucking saying to me, Mel? Yeah? Okay, cool. So there's also these new things related to augments. So basically, augments are a new system. You get a debuff and you get a buff. You can't tell you already got them. It's fine. It's Mel was checking it. So basically, there are these upgrades that you can get, and essentially, they give you a debuff plus a buff, and you also get an ultimate related to them, which is this galvanize stuff. First attack, the user makes each turn scores a crit and deals 50% more critical damage if you have an augment in your optical insert. What the fuck? What? What the fuck? Wait, that's crazy, no? Wait, that's crazy, no? That's crazy, no? What the hell? User doesn't move per turn. They gain 5 times the number of augments, weapon, and ballistic skill. What the fuck? What the hell? 2 resolve for each critical hit scored if they have an augment. No. Vertical. What the hell? That's crazy. Wait, there's some crazy shit. I also know Abelard comes with, like, something shoved in his face, right? Reputation, yeah, he gets a Seneschal's Monocular. Deals 5% more damage for each ally still in combat within a 3-cell radius around here. Deals 10% less damage if at the start of the turn there's no ally within his line of sight. And then, what do we have in ours? That's a lot of augments. So he has Forge World characters getting 16%, scaling with int critical hit chance. My god. Pascal has Machine Spirit Communion, and his tech use is increased. But the first shock damage he gets is doubled. He also suffers more energy damage. Okay, even Pascal's kind of got nerfed a little bit. Okay. He's kind of been a little bit nerfed, not gonna lie. Anyone else got any augments? I don't think anyone else starts with any. I think Jay has a fancy neck, apparently. Pascal Y, he just has random shit, has the Surf Cold ability. Damage dealt by this ability and its arm penetration increased by agility and fell for each extra turn granted by Jay to an ally. Woof. Okay, so she gets an extra shot every turn that deals bonus damage? Oh my god. Mein Gott. Hello? Is the Hand of Penance gains Forceful Pledge. Target creature adjacent to Solomorn must pass an agility test with a penalty or become immobilized and considered full cover for Solomorn? He just grabs someone? What the hell? If the Cybermassive is apprehending Solomorn's damage this turn is increased by his perception. It's protecting his armor's increase, and in standby he gains move. What the fuck? Why are the characters I don't use suddenly overpowered? What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck is this shit? I don't want to use fucking... I don't want to use Jai. But she seems busted. Okay. Okay. Everyone's crazy. But, like, I already don't have enough people to fill my party out. I already have too many. Like, do I have Kibbles or do I have Pascal? And then, like, I'm not giving anyone else up for Jay. Or, like, it's like there's no point in me leveling. Adira has an augment? What do you have, Adira? Where do you have something? Grey Hood. 26% chance to not trigger Perils of the Warp. Oh my god. Wait, that's really good. Well, okay, so Pascal gets some new abilities, but he's potentially a little bit nerfed. Jay gets an entire extra attack every single turn that scales with how many extra turns she's given. Solomorn can grab enemies and use them as cover. Idira has less Perils of the Warp chance. Abelard gets bonus damage if there's allies around him, but he loses damage if he can't see any allies. But, I mean, he's always next to someone, so that's fine. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I guess, Pascal gets bonus crit chance. So crit skull is better. That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. That's some crazy shit. Okay. Well, that's cool. Again, the problem is, I only have so many people. I don't remember what we were doing at the start of this turn. The whole point is she is, I mean, she still is. She just has a percentage chance to not explode. Oh, wait, we're supposed to top to Kibble. Hang on. Hang on. We need to start to Kibble. Okay. Damn. The problem is, I don't want to have to respec every... Like, if I want to use Idira and I want to try her out, I gotta, like, respec her and stuff. And I gotta actually build J. I don't want to build J. I don't want to have to think about what I want to put on J, you know? The fuck do I want to give J? I don't know. Same thing with Solomorn. I barely understand what the hell he does. He seems strong. Like, he seems really good. But, like, I don't want to have to think about what he does on top of everything else. That's too many things. Okay. I mean, maybe I'll do it eventually. If y'all beg. If someone begs, I'll level them up. But besides that, I will not be.
Take heed, Nemo.
What the fuck is Nemo?
An aberration. Your former foe. His eternal foe. My new companion. Whenever I
now his name is Nemo.
To voice my thoughts.
Right, of course. That's you started talking to his dead head.
My body and spirit. I prayed. I
Mm-hmm.
longed for his guidance to put my mind at rest.
What's the purpose of the Bloodspun Web?
My self-pity.
Does this have anything to do about Jerusalem's Nemesis? You scourge the renegades who deliver his vengeance. You serve the undying emperor, yet you also serve his faithful. You give us peace. You're my servants, my weapons. You serve the dynasty. All you are as a sect of deadless, most hellfang zealots. Nemesis.
Just answer me.
You serve the undying emperor, yet you also serve his faithful. Yes.
Then that makes me a driver of the ignorant.
What's why?
All my life, I have walked the road that
okay.
I might just as easily have met Nemesis' fate, and he mine.
Okay, so she's kind of going nuts. She's going a little bit nuts. Well, let's not question that, and let's just kind of go forth. Let's go forth and not question anything with Kibbles. So, last time we played this game, it was last night. What were we doing? Oh, we also had to go to the Astropath Chapel. Hang on, this was also important. I knew there was stuff I had to check on my journal. I didn't remember what it was. I hope we actually get to the Trayzn content, at least some of it, this session. So this is just go to Footfall, Mundus Valancius, Pillars, whatever. Marshall waiting on Dalgonus. I don't think there's anything other crazy stuff. Yeah, okay. We go talk to Vice, and then other stuff. Yeah, okay. So that's kind of cool. There's a lot more augmetics. Very interesting. It'll be cool to see the amount of builds that people can cook up with the augmetic stuff. I know Jay's definitely going to be better. With her extra attack per turn. Do we take Kibbles or Pascal? What are people thinking? Are we thinking a Kibbles mission or a Pascal mission? I always question Abelard, but he's just so thick. He's so beefy. To be fair, Kibbles is actually thicker. Let's try this setup. Let's leave Pascal out, sorry, Abelard out for a while. Let us see. Let us have a wee gander. Oh no, there's psychic shit happening. Vice, what are you doing? Are you getting felt up? Hello? Adeline has returned, but you scare her. She's I want to harm her. Okay, we've just been attacked. Sorry, to perceive corruption as a triumph, but once you perceive it, you can eradicate it. Cow blasphemous spawn, I hear your voice and I follow the trail. His terribly wounded soul is all but sunk beneath the grey blue blisters of guilt, and they are swelling ever so rapidly. Last silvery speck of hope could fade at any moment. What is going on? His otherworldly gaze directed. What twisted creature are you? I am the victims, the murdered innocents. I am his guilt. And Adeline. In the shadows, many shadows lie. True ghosts are hiding among the false ones, but I hear Thaddeus' earnest prayer and old Stavros' words of disappointment. He always doubted my talents as a mentor. Poor Antonius' screaming let out when he unwillingly gave up his last of his vitality. Annis, please, I can never do an existence as a half machine. I can even almost sense Savicia's touch. She tried to save me, but she failed instead. So many voices all condemning me for what I did. Okay. Why did you seek redemption? He was always a terrible leader and a talentless mentor. He doomed everyone. He was arrogant. Okay. He's guilty. I'm to reconsider he took her mind away as punishment. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
Right, what's all this then? Let's click this. What the hell?
I need your aegis, O Emperor.
Huh? What is happening? I'm missing what I'm supposed to be doing?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Okay, so I have to click this. Okay, Thaddeus is here. Hello, Thaddeus?
Can't catch my
Nope. Okay. Well, that's not good. Right, we now have a bunch of debuffs. Okay. Right. Of course. I'm not really sure why we have debuffs, but we do. What are we doing? Go to your Prince of Pleasure. Why are we calling to the Prince of Pleasure? Why are we calling to Slaanesh? What's all this then? The horrors of impure and shields from immaterial's corruption be our shield. What am I doing? Okay, it was that one. Okay. Gotta give my last for you, teacher. Are we trying to guess what they said? In my life, it felt so sweet. Oh, sweet duty. Okay, it's a Slaaneshi demon. I give myself a willing. He took control of my will. He made me drain myself dry. Try this one?
Just need to tough it out.
Fuck's sake!
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this is. What am I doing? What is this mission? What is this? What is this puzzle? Just keep guessing? The puzzle is just keep guessing. So Annis is blind teacher, please stop.
Have a backup plan.
Is this the only one available? There's also this one. I didn't want that, but it's completely turned me into one of those mindless things. And then there's this one here. I think you would do that with your own hand. This one? Okay. Yeah, we're just guessing. Guilty of arrogance of betrayal you require, you will be sentenced. Let's kill him for the glory of the dark gods. Master, please wake up. I'm here by your side. This one? Okay. Yeah, it was that, I guess. Not sure what I did, but I did something. Don't harm or please the poor girl is frightened to death. Requires iconoclast. Adeline is dead and the rest of them live with their guilt and I consume you. Remember the golden radius, holy terra. Banish the warp spawn or it's not hurt. Yeah. I know, but it's an echo of the one who devoured her soul. Well. Alright. Where's the Slaneshi demon that we're gonna fight? It's clearly Slaneshi. Oh, okay, well, there's nothing. I guess. Reckoning for the great arrogance. Demons have been pursuing me for years, following my sentence, me dire bestials hunting me, now they have me. The entities manifested here during the ritual banishment, lingering echo of the presence lashing into the shadows. I was guilty, I wronged them. I made a promise a great future at the Scholastica Psychana. Talents were exceptional, but fate would not have it. Instead of serving on Militaria, I was in the Astronomicon. Spirit was not cowed. It said about to assemble a choir unlike any yet seen. A mighty resident standing choir, Lady Theodora, expended tremendous resources, burning with captains and governors to procure astropaths of my choosing. And they could do that for me, the team of brilliant astropaths. I'm fighting one of my own. Yeah, I mean, the way that mission was a little bit weird. It's just kind of guess what the people would have said. The idea had been mine. When in her paranoia relationship said to find the flies on the ship, he said to do this. She was willing to trade 7 astropaths for the names of traitors, and I doomed them all. I really expected another demonette or something. First Lady Theodora wants me to have me executed for what happened when she regained her composure. Honored the deal. Yeah. What went wrong? Adeline was my ritual protector, only to become my greatest vulnerability. When her mad stream of other people's thoughts started to destroy my astropaths, I became frightened for her. I hesitated. I wanted to spare her, and I lost control. The right thing to do would have been to sacrifice her, but I couldn't. I'd always had a soft spot for her. Her genius made her my favorite. And all of them. Stavros was the oldest in the choir. He'd been on the ship even longer than I. He envied me, criticized my ambition, but was vulnerable all the same. Thaddeus is the ship's confessor. Theodora insisted on his presence. When it was over, he was the only survivor and converted me with angry accusations. I killed him. Savisha was an ordinary servant, fought the Immaterians monsters until the warp began to prevail. It tried to save me, lead me away, but I did not listen. Ah, so he's a dick. Wonderful. Good to know. I was infuriated by his weakness. I dominated Antonius' mind. I impelled him to use up every spark of his life force of the ritual. And as his doom came even earlier, she was the only person, one person who told me in front of the choir that the ritual was madness, and my anger urged her servitorized. Right. Well, he's a dick, huh? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? Okay. I thought he would have, like, standard 40k fucked up. But, like... What? What the hell? That's rough. What the hell? That's crazy. What the hell? Yeah, I thought he was just gonna be a bit of a dick. But no, he servitorized someone because they stood up to him for like a second? What the fuck? Forgiveness? Nah, this fucker doesn't deserve forgiveness. There's, like, being a dick and being ambitious, and then there's whatever the fuck that is. What the fuck? Deserved absolution, your service will continue. Yeah, I guess. You are cruel? He is not cruel. That's not fucking cruel. He's an absolute cock. What the fuck?
Keep your wits about you.
Okay, nah. I'm sorry. There's, like, to a point of, like, that's fucked up for right reasons. Nothing he did there was necessary. None of that was necessary. What the fuck? I would have executed him if it wasn't a requirement that he be alive to kind of do anything in 40k. It's kind of important you have a kind of always important that you have a astropath. Without it, you're kind of fucked. But my god. What a freaky man. The hell? Let's up that Medicae. Because that will boost our health and all that shit. We want to up our perception, I believe is the best. So I don't know if there's any new stuff that's worth taking. I don't know how good the what's I gonna say? The yeah, like these upgrades are, the augments and stuff. I don't know how good they're gonna be. But the one I am gonna take for Argenta is gonna be, is it this one? Litany of Hatred. Yeah, it's this one. Whenever I use War Hymn for 1 round, I gain bonus damage. Basically what this says is, for 1 round, absolutely fucking rinse a guy. That's be pretty good. For you, Fellowship is the only other skill that you could potentially need, and then probably Awareness, right? It's either Awareness or it's gonna be, like, Persuasion. Maybe Commerce. Commerce isn't incredible. Let's do Persuasion. For you as an Executioner, your willpower is going to be your next most important thing, I reckon, right? I suppose Strength is also his damage. His damage does scale with Strength. The willpower also increases like it. I think Strength is better. And then we're going to do probably Lore Xenos. For Pascal, we're going to up his probably Logic. And then we're going to up his Intelligence. Because he is a smart lad. For you, we're going to upgrade your Carouse. It's not the most important thing, but it's what we're going to do. And then also his Toughness. For Adira, she has 13 levels, apparently. For you, you have probably more. And then you have a bunch of stuff as well. But I'm not going to upgrade you because I don't really use them, so there's not a lot of reason to. At least if we ever decide to use Adira, we have some incredible equipment for her. But let's go right to Coronas. So, I mean, I kind of want to explore a new sector. I kind of want to go here because there's no reason to go here, and thus I want to. Because we can just jump straight down to Mundus Vancius afterwards. Drives Master entreats you to visit the Sector Bionica. Here we go. Let's go. This is the first new piece of new content from the Trayzn DLC. This is the first one. So this is the new section of our ship, and I believe this is what allows us to equip augmetics. All right, hello. Hello, part of our ship. Implantation throat. Implantation throat. Oh, geez, that is, yeah, that's big. Oh, I love the, like, Victorian aesthetic. It's almost, like, very Frankenstein-y. Drives Master Zira Talar. Exciting. Yeah, I don't really want to sit in it, though. I'm kind of scared. Unholy desecration of the relic, we're barely able to perpetuate its ancient machine form sacred augmentation procedures. Now the demise of the Keepers of Implantation during the mutiny, they must survive. The sacred machine must be saved at all costs. So important is unique, one of a kind. In the Logis Annals of the Adeptus Mechanicus, Thrones identified as a shrine capable of autonomous augmentation rituals. In addition, only the rogue trader or persons authorized may use it. Okay, how are they damaged? During the uprising, it was besieged. Janitors and Medicae officers heroically defended it, but eventually they broke through. Okay. Autonomously healing flesh and blessing it with augmentations on the supervision of a knowledgeable Genitor. The servant of the machine gun does the high rank of Genitor Extremis, investing in the necessary rituals can do it. Which Mr. Talar is referring to is located in the Furibundus system. Its citizens are not well disposed to communicate with the laity, but I am willing to leverage every diplomatic connection I can. Okay. Thank you for the favor. Before you depart Sector Bionica, I would like to present you with Vivisector Jays Martinex, only performing an urgent procedure and therefore unable to attend the inspection, but they will receive. Okay. So, we gotta go back to Footfall. That's fine, we just have to go there anyway for various reasons. But here's our new stabby sector. Ugh. This does not look very comfortable. What are the odds there's no anesthetic here, huh? Hello. Yep. Nope. I'm gonna doubt it. Please, my son. Just so much. Your ladyship. Vivisector Jays Martinax at your service. Structures visits momentous event. The life form welcomes that. Okay. Wonderful. Hello, friends. Examine it. He's super fucked up. Okay. It's to our benefit. Nice. Alright, yeah, let's tell him a story. Sure, we're apparently assisting him. Ah. Okay. We basically did a cross and then he stayed alive. Right, okay. Where's this man? One of thousands. Okay. He's a void unit. How is he injured? This void battle, we barely survived his injuries, survived a few healing attempts from charlatans. Okay. Well, the respective... Right. Translation and cortical augmentation will restore him to health. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, sure. Let's put it in there. Alright. I guess let's watch surgery. We basically put a new brain in his head. I'm sure it'll be really pleasant, and not painful. Wow, that guy in the back is looking really... He's looking great. Why are we loading them like they're bread? You know? It's like you're putting bread in a bakery. Yummy. Then transport dead bodies to the disposal unit. Okay. I mean, I don't think he's dead. Maybe he will be. Yeah, okay. So this is our personal hospital, basically. It looks quite a lot more like a factory than a hospital. Doesn't look super Stop disrupting. Is he complaining that he's in pain? And they're just like, you're fine. Yeah, his leg feels like he's on fire. He's like, that's completely fine. And shut up. Okay, basically he's upset that the vivisector actually cares about saving people's lives. Of course. I'm not shocked about that one.
I always keep my options.
I've met Pascal. He scares me. Medkits and a new augmetic remote revitalizer. The range at which medkits and stimulants can be used increased by +3. When a medkit is used to restore, it restores more, and when stimulants are used, it heals even more, but you do less damage. So that's something that essentially nobody's ever going to use. Because why would I ever choose to do less damage? Damage maxing is where it's at. If I could heal less and do more damage, I would absolutely do it. That would be preferred. Yeah, they clearly do not get along. Okay. Great. Great.
Rise to the top.
So our two medical officers fucking hate each other. But that's fairly normal in a hospital, actually. I'm not too worried about that. That seems fine, actually. I've never met a scenario in which the nurses and doctors like each other, so I think that means that we have a pretty good staff. I think that's how that works. All right. Okay. So, we have to head back to the Furibunda system eventually. But for now, we'll do Dargonis first, and then we'll head back, because the Furibunda system is quite far away. And will take a hell of a lot of travel. But there's lots of little side quests we can do along the way. The best part of the game. Random shit. Planet was once covered in oceans. An unknown cataclysm caused the seas to dry out. Skeletal remains are just there. Cool. Big old skeletons. Lots of bones. That's a cool looking planet. Looks like a Death Star, to be honest. Savannah world. I'm sure it has a great microbiome if it's all savannah. Auger's anomaly. What could the Casa Basilica be looking for? Uses the full capability to augur locate something unusual. Oh, it's a burning world. A number of constructions of artificial origin could be detected underneath the planet's surface. Huh. Huh. Are they Necron tomb worlds or something? Are they tomb worlds? I'm trying to think of why there would be stuff under the surface of the planet. I don't really want to tell the Casa Basilica that they're there. I don't really want to be like, yeah, hey, pirates. We found Atlantis. Do you want to go? Like a bad idea. Lapidus Mortis, a new system. Mundus Valancius. Let's actually do the main story. It's main story time, guys. Let's actually experience the game properly and not run around doing bullshit. As the helm's on the line, Dargonis is straight ahead. Merchant captains taking refuge in the orbital docks. Dargonis race send you prizes, welcoming gifts. I'll go to Dargonis later. We'll be done. To accompany you during your visit to Dargonis. Of course. I'm good for that. Make planetfall on Dargonis. So Dargonis is down here. I want to do everything else first. So I'm sure Dargonis is going to be, we're going to spend a lot of time there. Because it's like our main planet. So there's Phlogiston. Is this a burning world? Lava world. Was living planet met to death proportional to its size. Kibble is like, oh my god, there's death? Oh my god, people died? Guys, did you hear? People died. Holy shit. Let's go to the Mechanicus ship first. Because I don't want to land and then get shot at by a Mechanicus ship or something. Intends to, not humbly requests. It is regrettable. What do they want? Servants have ignored our request, such arrogance is trivial. Letting them dock at the farthest and most dilapidated airlocks to take them an eternity to traverse the ship. That's kind of funny. No, let's receive it. Yes. You can present, Pascal. Present yourself. Oh, I just tried to bang from later from somewhere else in this house. Terrifying. Ugh. Okay. Oh, it's Opticon 22. I've met you.
Is there money to be made?
I've met you. What's up? Some are heavily armed and full a large tech priest clad in armor. Opticon 22, whom you encounter on footfall. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal, in the name of Mechanicus, you are under arrest. Diplomacy engaged announcement. Mechanicus offer their apologies and would like to inform you of the necessity. There's an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, that's not happening. Identification can recognize and confirm these units who are who they declare themselves to be. Retrieval, are you cogs? Of authority, Mechanicus are aware right of ownership and territory and declare no intent aggression. Where okay, heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading tech heresy in the world of Kiava Gamma, and making attempts on the life of a servant of the Omnissiah. The faulty unit will be removed in the name of the Omnissiah. I condemn you. You are malfunctioning. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. He does seem to be having difficulty, undergoing holy deterioration, which does not affect his cognitive capacity. Unit is calling itself Pascal Hanneman. We have information that implicates you. Having learned that you are a member of the retinue of Rogue Trader Lancius, we come here with the goal of engaging you in combat. What's happened to Kiava Gamma? This belongs to me. According the plan's fabricator sensor made incorrect modifications to manufacturing and working procedures qualified as left in sacrilege. Editors Mechanicus are hereby notifying House of Valencia as having commenced an investigation to remove fabricator sensor Cubis Delphim in a time 3.7 solar years. Unit which used Magos Explorator Hanneman's identification code performed an unauthorized upgrade into the planetary Vox array and introduced data deemed to be scrap code into the operation. It's a roar. Nectum. Following completing sanctification procedure, he modifies his enigmatic augmatics algorithms to never desecrate his mouth with flesh speak. It is a pure and binaric tongue that preserves only what is true and shuns scrap data. Are you sure? Because you're acting very aggressive, buddy. Is a saint? Him is true. He has the honor of wearing the sacred battle harness that belonged to Magos Militant Spectre Gracchus. Oh, it's concerning. Where this acts as a voluntary martyrdom. As battle harness is classified as Cogniarm, the machine spirit living in it is strong and wise, doing major damage to the course of Magos Mechanicus' last battle. Let sacred list these imperatives. It's a continuous signal of agony and suffering into his head. Well, that's also bad. Confirmed. Okay. Owing to specifically fortunate circumstances. Okay, so they're saying Pascal shot someone. For vengeance I thirst, I tread a path of vengeance, following blasphemous miscreants' bloody tracks. Okay, do you have to be this deeply aggressive? Analysis of secure system showed that the assassins heretics infiltrated are using the identification code. Okay. What to say? And these charges I have never plotted against my tech comrades, my cloud of purity vows were never distorted, my unique identification code was never stolen. I am the true Magos Exporter Hanneman, and I am not guilty. False witness. Yes, let's get to the bottom of the matter. Ready to work in cooperative mode. Are you going to cooperate, guys? Opposes lay participation in the investigation. The unit advises in favor of the hospital and its representatives at participation request. That's a company where travels for a while now. I can swear he's no criminal. Yes. Cooperation reviewed and accepted. Indeed. Yes, please consent. Sacrilegious conspiracy. I refuse help from laypersons. I'm a cog of the Deus Mechanicus, grandson corruption. I will carry out the sentence immediately. You're gonna get shot in the face, my guy. Oh. And we've hacked his brain. Oh no. Pascal, I think that's the worst thing you could do to someone. If someone accuses you of using technology heretically and killing tech comrades, and your immediate response is hack his brain, that's rough. Yes, don't attack us. Exactly, you should not attack us. It's a bad idea. Just walk out. Just walk away. Oh, okay. So Opticon 22 was smart. This man is very stupid. So he has Ferrum Sanctum. He takes more shock damage. He has an axe. And at the end of each turn, it suffers damage but gains stacking damage. Okay, so we want to kill him fast. Good to know. We're pretty good at that, luckily. We have a bunch of servitors. There's a sharpshooter with a stub carbine. There's an adept with an arc rifle. Second rogue trader sign their death warrants. Yeah. Yeah, no, he's dead. It's just like the worst idea you can possibly do. I think the only thing higher than this is jumping an Inquisitor, which they also did. They walked onto a ship, attacked someone of not just the rogue trader's ship, but of their personal retinue that the rogue trader said, do not touch, and then attacked an Inquisitor on top of that. This is... I guess the Mechanicus was never really known for their logic, funnily enough, but that's kind of funny. It's just a bunch of nerds. You'd think one of these nerds would have a brain cell, but apparently nerds are known for being smart. Heinrichs, you need your turn to ramp, so let's put you behind a wall as well. Pascal, you actually still don't have your art. I'm so mad that I missed the plasma rifle on the first planet. I missed both a plasma rifle and a shield on the first planet. I missed everything I needed for all of my builds. I'm actually a fucking idiot. It's really annoying. So I need to somehow get those. I still don't have a plasma rifle, Pascal. I'm just using a plasma pistol, which is very depressing. We're going to... What do we get? We got Combat Locus. Areas are doubled. Okay. Let's hit you with a fat rear Argenta. And then I would like it so my guys don't get shot in the face quite as well. Besides that, Heinrichs von Kalox. Please light yourself on fire. Thank you. I'm glad you're so immediately agreeable to being lit on fire. And you are now enfeebled. Yes, you little bitch. Watch this, nerds. Bang. And then... Yeah, how about you stay there? How about you stay right there? Just don't move. Just don't move. He might just die right now, actually. I actually don't think he's gonna live to his first turn. Even though that's right now, I think he's just dead. Yeah, no, he's dead. Yeah, he's just dead. Well, that was so difficult, guys.
I'll make it happen.
Guys, that was difficult. Guys, I struggled. Guys, it was hard. I swear. I swear, guys, I'm having trouble.
Personally.
So hard we barely even remember. Yeah, hit me. Hit me. Yeah, well done. Why did I not? Okay. Well, apparently that didn't land. Otherwise, we would have shot him. All right, Argenta. Are you ready to ice some fools? Because I hope you are. I'm going to run all of the way over here. She's a fast lady. She's so quick. Like, there has to be something fucked up here for you to be this fast. So first things we're going to do is I'm going to shoot you in the face. Nice. And now that we have all of our versatility stacks... Goodbye. It's so busted, it's kind of funny. Like, it's at a point where it's like, yeah, that's just hilarious. Oh, you think I can miss? Actually, I can't. Sorry. Sorry. Hello, Skitarius. Goodbye, Skitarius. Yeet. And then let's shoot him in the face. Okay, well, I tried to be cool. Unfortunately, we're not allowed. Let's just charge him. And then, I guess, taunt him. Just be like, lmao, look at me, nerd. I'm gonna get you. And then in the meantime, Heinrichs is gonna walk up behind him with an ancient force sword and, remove him. Well, Tarzus was not the most intelligent. Requesting cessation of hostilities. Up your brother. The unit called itself Tarzus Hanuman is dead. It has been disabled. Material assets beyond restoration. As misconceptions, he was a servant of the Messiah. What did you do to him? I will fulfill a request. Messiah granted me an epiphany. I mutated the maimed machine spirit that was filling his mind with fury. I do not fully understand the matter of my appeal to it. Situation perfectly military incident on recommend orders to appeal to machine spirit of a malfunctioning mechanism leads to rest. Regard negative assessment of this event. Select user unit identifying itself as passing Hanuman of criminal theft of a unique identification code. Unlike Tech Brother Tarzus, I'm not authorized to immediately execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. Apostates among us. The targets and machine spirit lived with the harness to come to the suffering that beset them. The judgment was rash and erogenous. Erogenous? No, erroneous. Wait, it was not erogenous. I don't think it was erogenous. His opinion was highly erogenous. He coded so well. I mean, bro, did you see his GitHub? That's crazy. Bro, did you see what he put on GitHub? Ooh, yeah. I mean, the toaster popped hard. Why do I do what I do? Judgment's rash and erroneous. Now the tournament is over, I declare them martyrs. I'm requisitioning his neural augmetic for the purpose of preserving his blessed memory. Yeah, let's yeet his brain. Whatever you did is working. Keep going. Keep going, Pascal. You saw the agony he was in. He is a rather pain-spurred faith intimidating you. You were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voice. A machine spirit with it, which his mind had merged, was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence has paralyzed your will, and you watch the tragedy unfold in silence. 6 universal law states comprehension is true path knowledge. And the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. Let it be discontinued. Nice. What just happened? Please explain to me. What happened? As I sustain my words in an excerpt from one of the blessed Amulet's sermons, on loss of internal and external function, verse 4, my analysis deemed it appropriate. Okay, that doesn't help me. Sometimes as the words of Messiah just continue last spoken. Welcomely, wisdom. Okay. That you refer to Amunat. Archmagus Amunat's partial removal from the chain of command that was the authorship attribution on a series of sermons that discontinued the cycle were disseminated among the Covenant's fleet. Okay. They're not teaching? Heretical? No, I guess. Oh no. Know where he is now? No. We do not know. Among his followers? Negative. I presume the conflict resolved. Basis of calling the fallen Tech Brothers hypothesis into question. That knows all, comprehends all. You may remain aboard my ship. Press denied. Fair enough. Alright. Go enjoy doing everything. Heinrichs, I didn't do anything. What are you asking? We know what happened. We got attacked. Viciously. But we stole his brain, apparently. We don't, I don't think anyone can really get anything with an arc rifle. No one's spec'd into it. I really do want to do an arc rifle build at some point. Wait 1 second. I'm so sorry. Mom just came home and she dropped off some chicken wings. So I'm happy. I got fucking wings. Always, always good. Is that a better axe than one we have? Not even close. Good to know. Bro running with shit tech. Well, power sword. That might be better than what's... It's not. It's new. Instead of a chain weapon, it's a power weapon, but, no, it's not actually better.
Keep your wits about you.
Well. Oh, well. Oh my god, those chicken wings are so fucking good. Salt and chili chicken wings are just the best. I think they're just like the best type of wing. Did we actually get an augmetic from him, or is he just like fully dead? Von Valancia's Palace or Administratum? I think we should probably go to the palace first, no? I want Kibble. But I feel like we need this squad for, Honestly, funnily enough, the one I'm debating the most is Cassia. Swapping Cassia for Kibla. But we'll go with this for now. We'll leave Kibla out of this time. I need Abelard to introduce me at the palace. Oh, we should also bring Solomon back as well, because he wants to be the marshal, right? Alright, who's going to try and shoot me? Someone tries every time I'm past the crowd. Every single crowd tries to kill me. Bar none. Come on, be my first. Come on. Do me good, right? For sure? Like, didn't we find out that, Void Sphere was, like, on this planet or something? Clementia Versarian. I think that's Abelard's wife. Or something. Or Chancellor of the Von Valancia's dynasty. Okay, I'm gonna assume probably not then. Brings a respecter to his burnt face and proud said courteously. Achilles Scalander, Secretary of the Administration Department. I hope your journey to the Draconis was not darkened by unwanted troubles. It was... uneventful. No, it protect us, yes, sure. Though I should survey the grounds. What did you say the last name was? I'm of House Versarian, Lord Abelard's granddaughter. Of course. As Versarians held a position of Vomeland's dynasty for many years, earned Lord Captain Theodorus respect through acts of great perseverance. There we go. As in the governor here, Governor Drivesteem residence on the other side of the world. By the Administratum. Okay, makes sense. Here's unruffled, but can't shake the thought the governor's lateness is a subtle political gesture. Right, of course. Very close, you are dismissed. Request. Yeah, we should probably talk to the Administratum guy. Always good to keep him in line. You never want to piss off the guys who send you food. Okay. What did I just... Oh, there's just some money there. Okay, cool. Hello, Jay. What are you doing? She's grifting. Of course she is. Head of Kiava Gamma delegation. They're just doing their thing. Got it. Got it. I understand. I guess I shall attempt to do the tech hacking, because Pascal's not fucking here. Aristocrat, shady character. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing, gents? What's all this, then? That's a pretty good palace. Kibla, what are you doing? Make your people leave. Their idle questions are getting in the way of my watch. I mean, can you not just scaremog them? Head of Janus. Okay, makes sense. Anyone else? Just some random nobles. Just some random nobles. A living fruit-bearing tree is a fantastical sight. Crazy. Will your home suffocate me? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go this way first and then go back that way. I think the other way is probably where everything is. Oh, this really is a big palace. Oh, this palace is fucking huge. Alright, who do we have over here? Who do we have over here? The news. Plaque lists names of every rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty. We have a couple of aristocrats. Oh, this is the, yeah, this is the exit. Okay, we have a couple servitors. Augurator. Doing something, I assume? We have Argenta praying. Shocking. I'm shocked. Saint Macarius. Don't know who that is. I'm gonna assume it's a guy. Just gonna assume it's guy. Nope, nothing lootable. Nothing lootable. Taj. I guess that's a force field, but that looks weird. It just looks like a world barrier. Kind of funny. Alrighty. Let us head forth to the von Valancius Palace. Yes. Alrighty. Hello, Warden. What's up? Yeah, sure. Please tell me of stuff. Before you inevitably get shot in the back of the head. The throne room is up the stairs and straight ahead. Okay. Why did you take so long to tell me things? So left is the guy, right is our chambers. Okay. Okay. Equally awaiting my orders. Good boy. God, those were really fucking good chicken wings. Those were so good. Okay, well, I see goods, so we're gonna grab those first. We have a bunch of randos who are just kind of here. I wonder who the rest of my companions are. More wardens, more wardens. That's my chambers. Throne room is gonna be this way, then. How's Gaprak to von Valancius dynasty? Well, there's Solomorn. Hello, Sully. Also ready to meet with you. What does he want to see me about? From the procedure of the same as it wasn't Lady Theodora's time. I have other business first. Okay. Yeah, we'll do other business before we meet with the Marshal. That does not look like a very comfortable throne. That's a bed. Up next. Abelard. Abelard. Little scrutiny goes a long way. True. Abelard's like, I must spy on people. It's my job. Let's go to Mundus Von. Oh, it's just like a little fly-in point. Cool. Always good to have a little ship. Hello, Heinrichs. Lack of observers in the world has led your nobles to become extremely complacent. With 3 statements, if I so wanted, could be a charge of heresy. Aha, right. I like the Heinrichs is here staring directly at the Administratum man. That wouldn't make him nervous at all. Oh, no, he is actually saying hi. He's in good health since our guards well as our wishes for your return. And as far as my vigil continues, so it does. And that's a conversation in code. To introduce Achilles Scalander. In addition to his duties as Secretary of the Administratum, he acts as an agent of the Golden Throne under my aegis. Master Scalander was transferred to my room by a colleague who is engaged in other matters of the Chronos Expanse. I'll sure you find his service useful, especially when dealing with the schemes of humanity's foes. Greetings, hello. He is tracking down Kunrad. Good. Please kill him. Where Trayzn reached Dargon's too late, came to the planet and left almost immediately. Let's see some discord in the minds of the gullible and naive. course, when we started with your once responsible for Lady Theodore's sudden demise. Skin alive, and you showed signs of doubt, of course. Sorry. 5 years ago, there was an accident several times, so promethium exploded, except for my lungs, which I had apart. Well, that's rough. Officially, I'm my secretary. Less officially, I'm afraid I can't disclose that even to you. Yeah, works for the Order Xenos. Know anything about the Cult of the Final Dawn? Deplorably limited. Okay. Yes. Who do you truly serve? Who is it to rotate serve? The Golden Throne, the Protectorate? What could be one sim from the other? Fair. Don't understand your desire, but yeah. No point in pressing them, none of them would reveal any information. Well, you know, it's worth trying. A residence of the local systems, no strangers, skirmishes. Yeah, okay. On the present state of affairs. Seneschal got all of them. Okay. Nobles are respected, rich, and powerful. Every family pursues its own interest, and each one expects that with the transition of power, they will retain and add to their lands and wealth. Families I recommend giving attention are the Drivisteams, the Garprax, and the Sauerbecks. The fucking Sauerbecks. Yeah, I know who they are. Also the Versarians. Not a noble house, but a family that was part of the inner circle. Drivistems. Ancient governor house on Dargonis. Particularly, the greater the wealth of Volancia's protectorate, the fuller their coffers grow. That is just flawless except for one detail. We have evidence that Urva and Drivisteam's rivals seem to have the misfortune of regularly falling victim to Xenos raids. Yes, of course. What about the Gaprax? Now from Forge World, there are many servants of the Omnissiah. As itself is closely tied to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Good to know. And the Sauerbecks are religious and hardworking, own many enterprises. Bit too keen to have a worlds without proper oversight. Well, I already don't trust Jocasta, so... Sarians are a line founded by Leithidor Seneschal. As such, are normally considered nobility, at least from the standpoint of the Imperial Navy. For hearing all that, have all the sycophants executed at once. Okay, enough about the nobles. This has been difficult for people to report to me, and my eyes and ears are scattered throughout the Chronos Expanse. This is when the power supply with information. Okay. Okay. So we go to Versarian and we can talk to the big important person. Running here without Theodore, she'll have to live in the street place with a couple of crazy, probably just crazy shit, basically. And Pascal, what are you doing? Why are you gooning in a corner? Okay, because he turned up and was like, hey, y'all are doing everything shit. Y'all are being shit. You know what? I would also be mildly mad if a new guy turned up and immediately started criticizing me. I think that's fair. Hello, head of the police. What's up? What's up, my guy? Yeah, this doesn't look like a throne, so... Oh, no, wait. This is the throne. Okay. And that's Abelard's right in front of it. Alright, Marshal Strax of the Adeptus Arbites. And then there's an old lady with him, which is... Prefects Inscriba Volter. I'll now begin the due procedure of official address to the ruler Dargonis as formalized by amendment this. Melee name of... Okay, yeah. Get comfortable and listen to the end. Okay. Elaborate formulas are for you probably concealed John's severely blinking. Back on for a full 5 minutes. Right, of course. In Scribia, who would give a child a name like that? Abelard, what are they doing? Abelard, what are they doing? Delegation to Stratum and Arbites is accommodated to the Von Valencia dynasty. They may tally and collect the imperial tithe. They continue for you as per the decree of Theodore von Valancius. Representing the Adeptus Administratum, the Arbites are sanctioned to use the powers of justice, oversee tithe collection, the protectorate, and review any and all cases of tithe avoidance, tithe exceedance, or other irregularities. Okay, cool. There's accessories alliance with our 2 second organizations. Forever glorified. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what are the circumstances? Unforeseen setbacks. Our arbitrators are too shorthanded to perform all the duties expected of them. Since they first arrived in the Expanse, their numbers at limited from the outset have only continued to dwindle. Okay. Well, that was it that had the misfortune of drawing your attention? The Sarah, a feudal world far from the main route, and was bred to the Imperium's light, rediscovered less than 2 centuries ago. I shall assist you. Arbitrator will be assigned to you for increased security. Proctor Anthar front and center. I'll go. Fine, I'll try not to lose your dog handler. And protects. Doesn't even question it. Doesn't even question it. He's like, yes. Yes, we are all dogs. I'm just for the rest of time, I have to think of the Arbites as puppy boys. Because every single one, you can call them a dog, and they just go, yes, bark. Alright, what do you want? What do you do as my and oh, that was a different question. Okay. Have to stay in contact with other worlds. Not this time. Let's start keeping them. Anything else? Everything's kind of fucked up. Of course. Tell me about the governor. He's well respected. The way you speak, I hear contempt or resentment. We have different views on how to run a world. We sometimes discussion over laws that are enacted. Both work for the good of the Von Valancius Protectorate. Responsibilities. I'm a trade representative. Cool. Does he cause any problems? No, he's just great. Great. Good to know. Let's see the governor. Let's see him. Let's deal with this man. 2 hours. 2 full hours. Kibble anxiously, then immediately averts his gaze, and he looks at it again. Great. I do like having Kibble around because she scares everyone, and that's good to know. Full year of mourning. The ruler. We'll say full year. We have all necessary instructions. We ought to follow example as lead in wisdom persevere. Okay. Eminent figure. Your illustrious glory made you famous far beyond. Okay, basically we're cool, and he's like, yeah, I want to get favor with the cool lady. As far as Dragona's flown to a rage and they had to be subdued. Well, that's not good. He was transferring a strange artifact and went mad during the flight. That's truly regrettable. Once more, leaving Dargonas has been forbidden for several cycles now. Investigate this at once, as well as the fact the ship had to acquire a permit with an administratum seal. Does your nephew still serve at the palace? Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's a good one. He's like, yeah, your family fucked up. He's like, your family runs the seals. What the fuck is up with you? Kunrad's a bad man. He did not require us personally. He's a heretic. Yeah. Frank with you, Lady Theodorson, that was a blow to all of us. No one would dare challenge you by accusing you of something as sacrilegious. However, Kunrad was once a true boon to the Protector back in the day, and as such, some might heed his words. Debts are understandable. Too many things have changed in too short a span. Publicly rip out the vocal cords of slant G's. So all who have dared to make heretical remarks about the rogue trader to servitude in perpetuis. Oof. No, let's do the iconoclast one. What exactly do Dragonas expect from me? Well, troubled by the fate the agri-world channel. Well, I mean, it's fine now. You know, so to happen to open the extraction stations there. Of course. Of course they do. I found myself facing a number of problems in my absence. Veilline is one of the oldest and vulnerable to protect her. If the inheritor of such a well-structured blood could not handle what had fallen her. So succumbed to worshipping the ruinous powers and was executed. Yep. That does it for the planets. Yeah. We turned up and went, yeah, so everyone that you thought of is a heretic and we shot them in the head. Now, do you want to keep serving your own interests, good sir? Restoring the astropath acquired Dargonas. There is a certain degree of tension. And seemingly discomposure. Having the spinners of the Bloodsworn weapon, they will set a fine snare of retribution. I mean, those prominent malcontents are quietly, but do not threaten entire families. Hopefully these steps will enough to keep the rest. I care not what the hyenas are opting by in the back. No threats. Make range of public purges. And disgruntled nobles lavish gifts on my behalf. No, let's take him out. Let's kill him. Inauguration is buried. The second warrant is but a matter of time. Imagine you're intending to uphold the centuries of tradition, bolster an equally long-lasting friendship being represented by one of the noble houses. Which houses can represent me? Any of them. Right, of course. Probably just, like, Abelard's house, no? Probably no? Makes most sense. um... What do we think? Probably just Abelard's house. Yeah, let's just do House Rosarian. Wonderful. Yeah, he's so upset. He's so deeply upset about it. Race 7 has Trevor Stem. It'd be my pleasure to enlighten you. Yes, of course, yes. That is all. Great. Use the cogitator. What's at the computer? What can we find? What can we find over here? Nothing, really. Good to know. Goods. Electrified shardnet. But of course. What else would be in this room? Left by glass. Bed for the head of the rogue trader. Oh, this is my office. Ah, there's a hidden door. What's all this then? My own secret bunker? Oh. Oh, fun. Bunch of random artifacts. Always good to have stored in your random basement of heresy. Shelves library laden with dusty tomes. Ooh, fancy. Random stuff. Okay, I don't think this is made by inhuman hands. That looks like a normal gun. We have the Plasma Shaper Gloves, plus 10 most tech use, and the damage of plasma by plus 3. That's very good for Pascal. And then where hits an ally with an area attack gains 1 stack of Zealot, where it deals 10% damage to area attacks for each stack of Zealot. That's... Oh my god, I can keep shooting my friends, and I get bonuses for it? Holy shit. Wow, it's a dream come true. I don't have to care about hitting my friends. Fuck yeah. Who do I want to equip with these gloves? Because these gloves were good. 5% damage, 5% crit chance to single shots and deadeye shots. I mean, I guess this is the best one. Best person to get it. And then we also have this cloak, so... Probably this one? I mean, we could also put it on Pascal. We could also do it on Pascal. He does a lot of area stuff with his plasma guns. I think we do more. We do a lot more. So... Yeah. We do a lot more area attacks. And a lot of them shoot Abelard in the back of the head. Sit down. Have a glass of wine. Yeah, sure. Wonderful. Grandmaster's Blood. Or Flame of Purity. Sure, Flame of Purity. It's got a spicy aftertaste. Wonderful. Let's read series One Shot, One Kill. Love is the Only Truth. The Invincible Army. Simi's Domain. Let's read One Shot, One Kill. Alarms have been sounded. Oh, of course they have. Have I just been captured? This is why we don't sit down. What just happened? Oh, did we accidentally sound an alarm? I'm gonna assume we just accidentally sounded an alarm. This is why you don't read? Yeah, this is why nobody should read. Okay, so we accidentally sounded an alarm. I'm gonna guess that's what happens. Right? Change the music? Playing right now is the first of 36 parts of Symphony of Honor and Duty. Part 2. Sure. And let's read Litanies of the Motive Force. DVV. Data Bank from Dargonus. Von Valancius Dynasty. An engraved data slate. Oh, so we just keep reading the stuff and it's going to have random stuff in it, of course. Can't complete that yet. So, Hive World of Forlink seeks to undermine the influence of subsector's capital planet. The governance agency seek very valuable minerals. Unquenchable Greed. Expense 2 profit factor for 5 provisions. Okay. Nice. Oh, we lost profit factor for it. Okay. And then Blood and Nephilim as well. Nice. Completed. I didn't realize that would actually spend the profit factor. I'm not sure that was worth it, but we'll see. Right. Sit with silent expectations. Okay. I'm gonna guess those were the important ones then. Okay. We'll ask someone about the encrypted thing. Cool. My secret room. What goods do we have here? Even more hidden goods. Oh. We have Breeze Catcher books. Whenever you move by a cell occupied by an enemy, gain 15% dodge. That's kind of cool. Alright, so there's stuff that way. What's this way, then? Is this another helipad? It's a balcony. It's a balcony. We get to stare around at how cool and awesome we are and how we own a whole planet. Yeah. Yeah, we get to stare at how cool and awesome our whole planet is. That is a pretty cool palace, to be fair. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. I'm not the biggest fan of how it's just the endless void, though. I guess lore accurate for me. Was there anything else on Dargonus we had to do? I remember. The Great Rogue Trader. Yeah, I am pretty great, aren't I? Collection is extensive and most interesting. Intriguing. Yes, it's my art collection. Yes, it's my art collection. Me, who's never been here before. Solomon, are you just gonna stand there? Right, Gleito basically walked around, sensed that everyone had poisons, and then very deeply threatened them all. You know what? As you do. I guess the only thing we have left to do is go to the Administratum. I think. Yeah, let's go to the Administratum building. Ah. All right. We have to walk all the way to get to the ship. Which is down here. Goodbye, Palace. Goodbye. To the Mundus Valancius. I wish to head to the fucking building. Dragonis, unsubstantiated hide safety has been destroyed. Well, that's not good. What's the cause? Unclear. Right. Agents of Scalander died. Huh. Death of his agents troubles me and may not be a coincidence until this can be concretely established. Avoid letting refugees into other hives. Maybe saboteurs among them. Yeah, fair. Bids us to face the often cruel strokes with fate with dignity. Okay. As they're trying to wash their hands of this, how predictable. Abelard reminds them of their duties. We get a blood of Skipini. Gain +1 defection, 3% hit chance. That's kind of cool. On high for okay. Again, to set to it, the Ecclesiarchy doesn't get rid of the laments. Wastelander's Prayer decreases enemy crit chance by 15%. That's really good. Next set of prohibitive cordons, we get Bane of Skipini. Dance +2 momentum for each human enemy killed in battle. That seems like the worst one. Let's make the Ecclesiarchy help them. Yes, the church shall help them. We shall make them. For once. Oh, okay. That's a lot of new contracts. Wait, hang on. 4 Promethium for +1 security for all colonies. Size Anger. 4 Plasteel for mechanisms and people. And Feast for the Soul. 4 provisions for +1 complacency. Oh, okay. I don't know which of these is good. 4 Promethium for 2 profit factor. That's good. Yeah, I'll take that one. So there's also this new place we can go to, the Administratum building. Oh, we can just go straight to the throne room. Cool. So a new hive system will be established on the ruins of Skipini. We get the Valentius Restoration. Profit factor and this, but it blocks Extasiums from the nobility. Extasiums with an ability. Palace Extasiums will be constructed on the ruin. Okay, yeah, that's a dick move. Yeah, that's a fucking dick move, not gonna lie. And then the last one is Emporium. Be rebuilt into a space elevator, capped with Emporium, excepting those ships are too heavy to land on the surface. Gives us a lot of stuff. Ooh, okay. This gives us a lot of stuff, but is this bad? Is this bad? Is there any reason not to do this? Is there any reason not to? Am I crazy? I guess we'll do the Emporium, because this just has, like, everything. Oh, there's a bunch of new stuff. Oh, no. So people iconoclast security complacency. What stuff? There's a lot of stuff. I suppose it makes sense. Oh, that's amazing. Additional area attack that affects all adjacent cells around the wielder. Ooh. Our BTs gives Zealot, which are macro cannons. Okay. Guilds gives a bunch just of frag grenades, but good frag grenades, I guess. Huh. Cool stuff. Huh. The Ashen Breath. Use fire and energy damage taken by the target by 30% until the end of combat. Oh, it's a melt-a-gun. It's a fusion rifle, whatever it's called. That's cool. Okay. Well, let's go to the Administratum then. Administratum time. Oh, we have to bring Jay. Okay. Guys, how do we build J? guys, how do we build J? I don't know what she does, guys. It's a promise of retribution, the promise of freedom. How do we build J? I don't know what this lady does. You like her vibe? Of course you do, it's a woman. You're very easy. Persuasion increased by 22, geez. Oh my god, look at her stats! What the fuck? What the fuck are those stats? Wait, what the fuck are those stats? What the hell? What the hell? That's crazy. I guess I don't. I know she does pistol stuff. I know that's a thing that she does. Don't we have the like pistol holster thing? Or did we get rid of it? I hope we didn't get rid of the pistol holsters. Please don't tell me we got rid of the holsters. Please don't tell me we got rid of the holsters. I don't know where I would find it. But I really hope we didn't get rid of them. Because I'm sure those are probably very, very good. The random shit. Wow, we just have a ton of random loot. We have. What's this? Hidden auto stimulant. Okay, I'll grab that. Any of these are good. Grants fellowship around you and use endure remove effects. That's meh. Noble sword's pretty good, but we just have nobody who's good at using it, basically. Everything else we have is better. Shuriken pistol. Eldari long rifle. I mean, maybe a long rifle's probably good as her offhand weapon instead of the like, big gun. Maybe... I don't know. What the fuck does she do? The only thing I know is that she's good with pistols, so I'm trying to find the pistol holster. It's like a thing that it gives you inertia boots. Well, that's very good. I don't want to get rid of those accidentally. Some splinter pistols. Splinter pistols are kind of meh. Cry of agony. I mean, I'll save just in case we end up using it, but probably not. Clave. That's just a worse version of a clave. I hope we haven't got rid of it. Obviously, the chance for it to still be here is getting less and less. But it would be good if it was still here. If the wearer's an overseer using archetype build to grant some 7 temporary wounds. I mean, that's pretty good for Solomorn, actually. Come on, we're going to find something eventually. Bunch of shields. There's the bone charm thing. Yeah, we don't have any Drukhari, and we probably, shockingly, won't be using Drukhari. We get rid of the hip holster? There's no way we got rid of the hip holster, right? It'd be crazy. It'd be crazy if we got rid of the hip holster. It would be crazy if we got rid of the hip holster. Did we get rid of the hip holster? I can't find it. Has someone got it equipped? No, you've got the backpack with armor-piercing ammo that makes you busted. Do we not have this? Oh, you have it. I'm not sure why you have it. I'm not entirely sure why he's equipped with that, but he had it, I guess. There you go, Abelard. There you heck and go. Again, not super sure why you had that. But you know, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess we'll give you these. And then, like, 10% dodge versus 20% dodge if you use those. I mean, that's probably better then. Yeah, I guess we have her built up to look like a fucking Matrix protagonist. Not sure why this is what the aesthetic we're going for is, but it is. So that's kind of cool. What is her abilities? So she has her augments that just say this one's just she's cool. This one lets you gain fatigued, but you get to shoot people real good. So that's cool. So she is an officer. She has dual weapon fighting. Gunslinger, when fighting with weapons in both hands, attack from the second hand, depending on the weapon she attacked with the first, doesn't cost an additional AP. Whole Trader's Acumen. Basically, she has a bunch of bonuses to every roll. Okay, that's crazy. That's really good. She's proficient with Drukhari and Ildari weapons. Good to know. Good to know, I guess. Okay. So she's a full officer with bonus range, bonus dodge. Gives more bonuses. She can grant ally movements. She's even faster. She gives even more moves. She's so fast. She's just built to be super fast, basically. She can take aim. Next attack will ignore cover and have double the effective distance. And have even more damage. Heroic Act is using combo with any character. Next attack will cost 0 AP. Okay, basically she's just so fast. Okay. Let's see some examples of builds, because I don't want to think about the a million options. I think it's probably like Master Tactician, right? I feel like that has to be what it is. Let's see. What do people say? Yeah, Gunslinger. Seems to be what she does. Okay. Let's do... I think Master Tactician makes the most sense. Yeah. Personal attack with additional damage each stack of advantage. Okay. So we have gain damage and additional damage for every stack of stuff. Target ally gains resolve for every stacks, but the Master Tactician loses half their stacks. So at the beginning of the turn, insect cycle advantage equal 27% of momentum. Marks enemy if it's killed by one of their allies, gain more momentum. Suffers direct damage. That seems bad. Can leave these enemies with unfinished business effect. This effect is applied to all enemies attacked by the Master Technician's allies and have less than half their wounds, and you can shoot them. Let's just get this, I guess. Oh god, there's so many options. Press advantage, ignores cover, reloads a weapon, all allies in the cell around them also reload their weapons. That's kind of cool. Heals an ally, gains resolve. Then tactical advantage stacks on abilities. Critical damage is buffed. Using medkits buffs people. Can be killed by them, increases their resolve. Uses a heroic act, gains fellowship. Using a heroic act in first combat, next archetype ability cost reduced to 0. Every crit grants momentum. All allies have dodge against attacks made by allies. Deal less damage. Okay, that's kind of cool. Enemies hit by the Master Tactician have a chance of hitting cover. The linchpin spends 1/4. That's probably good, because I'm gonna guess that, like, you know, that kind of thing is probably pretty good. I don't know. I don't know how this class works. I know how this class works, and I don't know how J works. It seems like she seems to just have so much speed and so much just stats. She's a bard. She's a bard. She's a bard. That's how that works. Target with spark gains additional damage. Okay, well, probably that one, right? I guess she's probably just gonna, like, buff herself to, like... Oh my god, she has 146? The Lore Imperium? What the fuck? What the fuck? 146, right, of course. Right, of course. That's insane, no? That's crazy. What do we get? Just followed you, been checking my streams. Observe more attention. Okay. Okay, well, that's a bot. Mods, there's a bot. Mods, can we kill the bot? Can we shoot the bot in the head? Can we snipe the bot, please? It's such a bot that even Twitch didn't tell me that they followed. But I'm sorry, if you follow and within 12 seconds, it's 4 entire paragraphs. That is the most obvious bot behavior I've ever seen. At least try. At least try and pretend that you're some kind of person and are not using a ChatGPT script. At least pretend like you're not just a fucking lemming. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come the hell on. It's kind of annoying that we haven't actually got to the DLC stuff. There's no way to get to DLC stuff fast. But, like, we're mid-campaign and we've basically got, like, no DLCs yet. Kind of annoying. I really want to try out more of the DLC stuff today. It is what it is. Game's still good. It's just, you know... whatever. I don't know what ability I want to get here, actually. I can't think, because I barely know what she does. I also don't know where she has stuff. Critical damage by Eldari ranged weapons increased by 3. I mean, that's probably good, right? I don't know. What does this bitch want? What do you want? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe the Eldari one. Deadly accuracy. That probably makes sense, right? Sure. Sure. Ah. Um. Let's get commerce, coercion, persuasion, um, commerce. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what this lady wants. She scares me. Less fully can be used multiple times per combat, once per turn. Can be used multiple times per combat. Well, that seems like the best one. Yeah. I probably want the one that says I can do the thing more times than once. That seems just correct. That seems good. Yes, yes, please. Let's get more commerce. Sure. Probably agility, right? Probably agility. Okay. Welcome to the party, Jay. And then, wait. You have a good sniper rifle, don't you? Wondrous Portent. Right, I don't remember what gear you have. Can we equip this on Jay? Can she wear it? No, because it's Eldari equipment. Can only fit Eldari. It's simply too advanced for the likes of a human. They just can't quite fit in it. Because they're fat bastards. Into 13 damage. That's pretty good, though. I mean, one big hit or like a million small hits. One is all for each enemy killed. I mean, 4 shots into 13. Nah, I think we'll go with the Silence of Sha'el. We also do have a blast pistol we could give her, but I feel like we just give her these 2 guns. I mean, they're not Eldari guns, though, I suppose. Do we have any good? I don't think we have any good Eldari pistols. We just have, like, basic ones. We can't really give her anything better. To be fair. So. Yeah. Alright. Let's go to the Administratum building. So we have Jay. Let's bring Kibble into the Pascal, because we have more shooting this time. Although Pascal is very fun, but I want to play with Kibbles more. Oh, but then we can't bring Abelard. Ooh, do we need our Abelard? Do we need Big Abe? Let's do like a Dex comp. Let's do this. What do you think? Kibble, Abelard, or Pascal? I want some votes in chat. What do you want? Who do you want? Who do you want, guys? But hit me. Hit me, bitches. Come on. Come on. Hit me. Kibbies. Alright, Kibbles it is. Let's bring the murder psycho to the administration department. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Okay. Hello. Greeting protocol, please follow me. Yes, I would like to follow you, please. Greet me harder. Okay. Petition cannot be processed. Right, of course. I'm gonna guess through here. Okay, well, I treat your mother as a suspect until you can be, trusted, huh? Oh my god, this is so much just stuff. Okay, that's just a case. Goods. Goods. Yes, I wish to loot the Grandmaster of Seals. It's a report. Okay. Okay, there's just so much stuff. Hello, Master of Seals. Another noble bypassing the queue under the pretext of just want to ask you. Highborn, everyone is just want to ask about the protocol. That's what I'm asking you. Who's going to follow protocol? And a few clerks, let's skip the queue. Your time is more important than formalities. Yeah. And now, do you think the Master of Seals has nothing better to do than receive unexpected visitors? Begin entry, current hour, current turn, current cycle, 41st millennium. Okay, one would think the Protector's heir has no care for her tongue if she's so willing to wig it to the point of blistering. Okay, well, you're such a dick. You're a sponsor. In that case, you must submit a written application to conform to a template 40401, as well as written from... Okay. Right, this is a lot of things. Seals, what seals? Discuss that when I've prepared primary documentation. There's only one thing that can kill you here, Domin, and that is old age. There's no way to get around the formalities. Fear the wrath of the immortal one. Become your protector or imperial himself with every person did what you're... Okay, for fuck's sake. Sure. I'll do the application. Takes me an hour. Great. Next is the consent form. Sigh forlornly. She ignores me. Give my written consent. Okay. Application received. Done. What are you saying about seals? We got an uncertified document. Does not let it have legal force. I can certify it as Master Mercarum Tabula once it has received 2 seals of approval. These are easy to attain. In the Imperium Court, Administratum Servitor has been handling such tasks for over 50 years. There's one sub-servitor here on Dargonus. The second is duty-bound to keep the seal on Telecos Epsilon system. Why are they not in the Administratum? Second seal is held in this in accordance with the decree. After fire 200 years ago, all the remains of the original decree is addendum certified by an unknown adept with the initials AA. No instructions repeating this were ever received. Therefore, the seal remains where it ought to be. Yes, of course. Oh, he was a secretary. Heinrichs was a secretary. Oh no. Okay. Heinrichs is a secretary? That's kind of adorable. Heinrichs, you didn't tell me you were a secretary. So we need to go here. Also need to go to Furibundus. There's the aberrations. Thesar to meet the planet's governor. Go here. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, well that was it. That was everything. I spent all that time building. I spent all that time building J. All that time building J. And there is literally nothing. That is infuriating. Find the seal on Dargonus. Okay, it's in the palace. Alright, let's... I'll keep Jay in the party for now, sure. Let's try finding the seal. Do we know where the seal even is? Do you even know where it is? Do we even know? Requesting from the seals at Rocher's Palace, Clementia Versarian. Okay, we have to go to find Clementia. Okay, let's run all the way. Von Valancia's Palace. Come on, let's go. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Come on, run, run, run. Come on, run, run, run. Run, 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 run. Let's go, sprint. Sprint. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run, 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 run. Oh god, what's happening? My patience is not easily exhausted, but you're coming very close. No, I will not be issuing a seal, not in exchange for an honest word or a bribe. Hello. I would like a seal. Let the rogue trader decide. Okay. My ask inflammatory actions. Yeah. Okay. What is the matter? Words my anger. So you're looking for was lost over a quarter of a century ago. New ones delivered from the Imperium, but we're a long way from Holy Terra. Servitor, of course, yes. It's on a Caligos winter scale, like Darkonos, granted the honor of keeping the sacred seals. Okay. Focus on rich collector. Right. Okay. This be the seal in question? Oh, wait, we did find this. Yeah, no, that's true. We did find this. Wait, shit, yeah. Yeah, we found that on the planet with, like, the poison fog. Well, there we go. Well, done. We found it. Well, there we go. Apparently, we'd already done this. Okay. Well. Then we just have to find out another planet. But we're going to call that here. Because I'm getting really, really tired. I haven't taken my ADHD meds in about 3 days. Because I'm about to start new ones. And I need to get to them. So, in the meantime, I'm going to go. I'll be back here. Will I be back here tomorrow? Maybe. I might be back here tomorrow. I'll be back Sunday at the latest. Nothing Saturday because I have D&D. But, yes, I'll be back here. Just check the tracker, and I will put when I'm next live. Just do that. I usually remember to update it. So, gonna call it here. I'm just gonna double save just to make sure because I don't trust myself. And yes, I shall go. I would normally sit and chat for a little bit longer, but A, I think most people have left. B, my head is aching, and I want to get some more water, so I will see